Alright, we live. We out here. I'm accepting any and all smoke. We've been trying to do this for hours. So, what's up, man? My time is short. You better come with it or you're deleted. Let's go. Come on. I'm here. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all can see me in the flesh. This is the guy behind the camera. Never has his camera on. You can see me. What's the deal? Let's get it. It's open smoke. I'm taking any smoke, any live questions, Q&A, whatever you want to do. Let's do it right now. This is your one chance. Let's go. Because I hear there's some Moors out there that really think they got it going on. Yeah. And until you can show me a remedy where you're still not a slave, shut the fuck up. On everything, because it's all about remedies. Black's law is a whole bunch of stuff going on when it comes to Moorish, right? You're still screaming Moors, and I don't see no remedies. Walk in that courtroom. Not only the judge to abandon ship, but get the recording clerk, the highest, to abandon ship and record your own. Then I'll start maybe paying attention. Until then, get out of here. There's nothing you can do. There's no remedies. You can talk all that shit, but you're not doing shit. You got a lot to say, but nothing to do. Let's go. Who's on here? Who's coming with it? Cause I'm here. So what's the deal? Let's see.
So what's your take on these Moors?
My take on these Moors is that they're stuck in the past. Now, I won't do a blanket statement, right? Because I did see something in Tacoma where they were recognized, and that's somebody actually filing proper remedy and getting stuff done. Everybody else is just bullshit. If you're not giving me proper remedies, you're bullshitting. I don't give a fuck what you know. You can tell me the grass is green all day. Yes, it is green. But what the fuck are you doing? Nothing. So let's see what we got. And if all you're going to do is come on here and run your mouth for 24 hours and show no proof, you're worthless anyway. So let's go. I'm beating it with a bat. Whoever want it, come get it. I'm live. Let's go. Because we've been trying to do this shit for hours. It's 12 o'clock. I'm 2 hours ahead mentally than the actual time from where I'm at. So, let's go.
I don't know if anybody wanted it.
They probably don't, because I'm actually here live in the flesh. They can talk all that shit behind the keyboard and on the cell phones when I'm not around, but when I'm actually stomped down, they don't want shit, man.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting much,
Well, why don't you get in here and give me some smoke? I'll take a smoke from anybody. You understand me? Let's go. All this Moorish science shit, you niggas should have been free thousands of years ago, but you ain't. So shut the fuck up with that Moorish science shit. All this, I can take my sovereignty back. Why aren't you niggas free? You niggas should have showed us the way, if that's the truth. Why the hell are you still got a job? Why are you still driving around with license plates on your shit? Why you still got a license? Why can you still be arrested? You niggas should have showed us the way. So all that remedy, blah, blah, blah. Why the fuck do you got a boss? You got a boss, nigga? You clock in? All this more science shit, because you already understand. To be sovereign, modern nation, you gotta have your own food. You gotta have your own military. In the application of the remedies, you need to have your own moat, your own castle, your own currencies. Let's go. As soon as you claim sovereignty, Moorish, and you go buy a Nike fucking tee, you fucked up. You messed up. You need to have your own clothing. So come on, man. I don't care what you tell me. It's all about what you can show me in proof. It's called hermeneutics, something you can test and scientifically break down. So you can run your mouth like a faucet with no handles all day. But at the end of the day, if you don't show me no remedies, what the fuck are you talking about? You Moorish niggas should have been showed us the way and how to get out of here. All this indigenous bullshit, and you niggas is just as trapped as the rest of us, right? You still gotta go to work. You still need to pay bills. A Moorish nigga doesn't have to pay bills. We own everything. So what bills do I pay if I own it? What mortgage do I pay if I own the house? I'm talking big shit, because I'm sick of you niggas out here running your lips and not doing shit. You talking to me and everybody else about all these remedies and hoorah, and you niggas still get up at 7:30 and report to John. And he tells you what the fuck to do. You take over a courtroom, whatever you say, you fly the flags, whatever. Come on, man. Let's get this shit going. Yeah, I'm talking big shit because I'm trying to kick up some dust. I'm in the flesh. You niggas wanted me here. I'm here. Maybe you didn't want me here, but I don't care. I'm here. So what's the deal? Any open smoke, that's the title. Open smoke, open to any smoke. Let's go. How you see comments on this thing? Can you see comments?
Yeah, if they leave one.
Okay.
Most people probably don't mess around with too much. It's the bonfires are going on in here. But I got a little something.
Well, get in the camera then.
Yeah.
Get in the camera. Let them know where we at. We at no cap. You understand me? We on this live. And we got no cap.
Yeah, you definitely got no cap, and I'm
We
coming
got
in
another way to
without.
see it. We on another way to see it with Mr. No Cap. And what's happening? Because I'm sitting here by myself. Ain't nothing popping. Ain't nobody saying so. So somebody give me something. Because my time is valuable. I can't never get it back. So if we're just going to sit here and waste time, nigga, I'm gone.
But one thing I ain't gonna do is waste your time. I like to smoke.
Well, go
Y'all
ahead.
should know that.
I don't fuck with weed at all.
I
My
don't
pure
know-
body, boy.
I don't know what you mess with and what you don't mess with, but I'm an open book.
Well, I'm
And we
pure
about
body.
to get into it.
Alright, well, let's go. Because I'm talking big shit on the internet. There's billions of trillions of people I don't know, and ain't nobody saying shit. So what's the
Ain't nobody
deal?
gonna say nothing. But what I want to know, because I could see if I can get a reply. I ain't gonna get no reply. Ain't gonna get too much reply right now. They're gonna have to let this absorb for a couple of days. Then they'll probably start saying a bunch of stuff about it. Because you're coming a little heavy right now.
I'm coming heavy because I'm sick of this shit.
You're coming a little heavy.
Motherfuckers need to wake up.
And I personally was well hoping that somebody would come on here and give a little pushback, because you coming a little heavy on these mortars now.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
everybody,
Smack.
but not all of them are bad though, right?
No, I'm not saying these people are bad.
All right.
Most of these people are good. But what I'm saying is they think they escaped the Matrix and just went into another room. That's all they did. They didn't escape shit.
What are you basing that off of?
Because all these Moors is talking about all these remedies, and they might call them whatever names, but the ultimate name is a remedy, right? Within the judicial system, based on the Moors contracts that were established when they were established. But yet still we see no motherfucking remedies. We see
So
all
you're
this.
saying they're not moving the chain at all. They're not making any progress in there.
I seen one thing that was done, and I'm not sure who it was done by, but the state of Tacoma, the city of Tacoma, actually recognized some Moors.
Mm.
I don't know who is behind that remedy, but they got some shit done.
Did they what shit like what?
They became recognized.
Oh.
By
So then it
judicial
is a
system.
real.
Yes, if you understand how to properly file some paperwork, right?
Mhm.
But see, at the end of the day, that's good because somebody actually took the time to do something, but it still doesn't mean shit. Sorry. Because I can walk down to the recording clerk and get anything declared. And as long as nobody disputes it, that's how you get a DBA. Listen, since nobody's talking, this is how you get a business. DBA, doing business as. You make your shit up, you file the paperwork, you go down to the recording clerk, you have your name, you have your real name. Go ahead and go to the IRS, get you an EIN number. It's free. Once you get that number, you have your real name, where it says social, put your EIN number in, man. And then go ahead and put the DBA, doing business as, whatever name you want. Once you get that paper completed, take it to the filing clerk wherever you live. They're going to record it and pay you a little money to get it put in a business journal that puts it in the public. As long as nobody disagrees or goes against it, in 30 days, that's your business, DBA. Now you can go take that fictitious business name and go open up your real business account. You understand me? So anybody can do this shit. Anybody can be recognized in a judicial system with the proper paperwork. What I'm saying is somebody under the title of a Moor actually did some shit. It didn't mean shit, but they actually did something. Because at the end of the day, what liberties is any one of you having? You're supposed to been showed us the way. Quote unquote. You have the treaties, you have all the ways to override the court and override the judge and override the recording clerk who's above the judge, quote unquote. That's what you claim, that the recording clerk is above the judge, right?
Yeah.
So we don't see nothing. You niggas are actually caught up in a psyop, man. And if you don't know what a psyop is, I don't give a damn. Go learn. You niggas are caught up in a psyop. Okay? You're dealing with people and entities and systems that are way smarter than you are. Which is why, at the end of the day, Moors had a system that got defeated. That got conquered. Because the nigga you was going against was smarter. He had a better strategy than you. He got you.
So see here. Let's back
Let's
this
back
thing
up.
Let's back this thing up.
I'm all in the camera. Let's back up.
Let's back this thing up a bit. Give me a little history about these Moors, because I hear a bunch of discomfort. Right? There's a lot of things that you're mentioning that seems to be that they haven't proven anything, as far as in your eyes, where they have moved the chain at all, done anything great. What I like to know is give me a little history. Maybe we're not talking about the same ones. You know, you got the dirty Moors, you got the clean Moors. I'm trying to figure out which one are you classifying here, because I know a couple of Moors myself. Too.
Dude got a job, right?
I know. Well.
Do they got a license?
Well.
Do they drive a car with a license plate? Okay then. So this is okay. But to answer your question, and any real Moor understands what I'm talking about.
Okay, so I understand. They should not be doing those things if they're for Moors. Is that right? They shouldn't be.
Yeah, if they're
having
basing
a-
their stuff on the treaty that they created with the United States of America,
Okay.
right?
Hmm.
Then that means they should be in rulership because this was their land that they called Morocco originally.
But there's a protocol to that, right? You have to, there's paperwork and stuff that you have to file and go down the
You would
course.
call
like you
that
were
a
saying.
relationship, right? They had a treaty. That's part of it. We gonna treat you respect. You treat us with respect, right?
Right.
In essence, that's the treaty.
Right.
But my point is where's the respect? The so-called white man, who is not the devil, by the way. Most of you niggas is the devil.
Okay.
Has their shit going.
Okay.
So where's the more shit?
I'm still trying to get a little bit of history. I mean, where do these Moors come from? What are they? What is this?
Okay, so let's start with the etymology of a Moor.
let's
What
back
does
this thing up
Moor
a little
mean?
bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, can anybody tell me what Moor means? Anybody in the chat? We have one comment. Let's go to it. Where's the comment? Oh, we have one viewer, one comment. How do we click on this? Because I have no social media of any kind. This is another way to see it. Let's see what
I'm
we
going
got.
to help you out here. I am the host with the most.
Mm-hmm.
I'm letting him have a little airtime right now. But this is where you see that. Well,
A blood test. Okay, Mr. Morris.
So this is where you find that. Now you know where this is coming from, and
Okay, a blood test. Who owns the blood test, sir? More science.
okay, all right. We're starting to get a little feedback now. We're starting to get a little
Google
pushback here.
territories of Morocco, then take a blood test and deny who you are. Ha ha ha. Me, and I will not say that name, already took the test. We Moors. And I'm not saying the name just because out of respect, but you can see that right there, right? Because I don't know if that person wants to be on this thing. Anyway, at the end of the day, here's the reality. Here's the reality.
I'd like to get this guy on our live. You know, he looks like he has a few things to say. I'd like to
The reality
get him
is
out here on the screen.
who owns the
well, where did
blood
this stuff
test
come
company?
from, though?
Okay, well let's start with the
I've been
word.
trying to back this thing up.
Right, let's start with the word more. Let's start
get some
with the
history
word.
here. Because
Okay,
we
how do we get
I
on
don't want
this?
this to get too far out of hand without us having some sort of.
Let's go to
some sort of
Google. Let's go to
history.
Google. I don't know if we're sharing the page.
Well, we can share the page. We can definitely share the
Watch
page.
this. Watch this. Let's.
I'm just trying. I mean, can I just, because I'm just kind of banking on you being able to just kind of tell us.
Well, I can tell you. More-
because now you're starting to go. It's starting to look a little suspicious here.
No, I'm about to show you live. Because I can tell you anything, right? I can say whatever. But more means black.
Give you a chance to do your thing, though. It's starting to look a little suspicious with a simple question like, "Give me some history of the guy you're beating up on," and you.
So, more, the etymology of more means black. But we're trying to find a dictionary,
Might be onto
Cambridge
Check the
meaning.
comments. Let me check the comments. We might be onto something. You said it means what? Oh yeah, let me go check that out for sure. I definitely gotta go look into that. Let's. Oh boy. All right, comments are filling in. Things are happening. It looks like we just.
What we need to do is we need to type in like more. No, because it's talking about boats and stuff. So we need to talk about more science, more temple.
Well,
I can
was
put
kind
it
of
people.
looking for a little. I was kind of looking for the history. I mean, I know the history from what I know, but I'm not asking me. I'm asking my guest here. I mean, you're beating the blood socks out of these guys. You've hit them in their pie hole 3 times since I've been sitting here. So I'm just trying to
Okay.
Give
So
me-
let's just read it from the
All right, let's see
Britannica.
what you got.
The Britannica, which is some real scholarship, Moor, Moor, in English uses a Moroccan or formerly a member of the Muslim population of Adin. Wait, how you say that? Anadulis and Spain and Portugal. So we got Spain and Portugal of mixed Arab, Spanish, and Hamas, which is Berber origins. The Moor created the Islamic civilization and subsequently settled as refugees in the Maghreb in the northern region of North Africa between the 11th and 17th century by extension.
Okay.
Corresponding to the Spanish Moro, the term occasionally denotes any Muslim in general, as in the case of the Moors of Sri Lanka or of the Philippines. Today the term Moor is used to designate a predominant Arab Amaz ethnic group in Mauritania. Wait, how you say that? Mauritania, which makes up more than 2/3 of the country's population, and a small Arabic minority in Mali. Okay. The word derives from the Latin term Moroes, first used by the Romans to denote an inhabitate of the Rome province of Mauritania, comprising the western portion of the present-day Algeria and the northeast portion of the present-day Morocco. Okay. The term is of little use in describing the ethnic characteristics of any group, ancient or modern. From the Middle Ages to the 17th century, however, Europeans depicted Moors as being black, which is the same shit I said.
Hey.
Swarthy or tawny in skin color. Okay, Shakespeare's Moor events comes to mind in such a context. Europeans designated Muslims of any other complexion as white Moors. Did you know there's such a thing as a white Moor? Despite the fact that the population is in most parts of North Africa differs little in physical appearance from that of Southern Europe. Let me read that again. White Moors, despite the fact that the population in most parts of North Africa differs little in physical appearance from that of Southern Europe. In Morocco, for example, red and blonde hair are relatively common. Okay? Now, we're not reading Wikipedia where anybody can say anything and just do anything. We're reading from the definition of Moorish people, right? From Britannica.com, where you can get some real scholarship.
Can we keep a close eye on those comments? They're looking kind of.
Let's see here. Slave names, not real names. Whatever that says. Procretic Sale. Black Laws Dictionary. You know what? I'm glad you said Black's Laws Dictionary. Okay? Tell me what the word shall mean according to Black's Law Dictionary. What does shall mean according to Black's Law Dictionary, if you can find it? What does shall? Shall. Give me shall. If you can't tell me what shall means, shall, means according to Black Law Dictionary, then you don't actually know anything. Shall. Give me shall. What does shall mean according to Black's Law Dictionary? This is a test. This is a test. Like they put on your TV screens. This is a test. Don't be alarmed, folks. I'm being provocative. I'm coming across and I'm going hard because there's so many people out here that are stuck in the matrix. They're fucking dumb. They get on, this is what they do all day. They get on the internet and this is all they do. And their scholarship is from YouTube. They get on YouTube and Google and research, and then they want to come with some bullshit And anytime they're faced with some real scholarship,
All right.
anything that has to do with real understanding, nigga, they blow.
Okay.
Their
gotta be-
engine blows
I
up.
gotta be honest. This is. I'm actually having a pretty good time here.
It's easy once you know where to look.
All right. I think.
But did you see it for yourself?
Well, I did. Not see everything. I did.
Oh, you would have had that.
Well, I was. I mean, they're gonna know I was on the phone. And I got to keep it real. You know, that's what we were talking about. But you know, what I was really after was getting a little bit of. You went back and you found a little history. Found a couple white Moors too, but that's not what we were looking for. But you did find them.
Because
Nonetheless,
we're showing something. We're proving something.
nonetheless, it is what it is. I think you did a great job of that little bit of time with the research, but I really didn't get a good feel for where all this began at.
Moors?
Yeah, I'm trying to even see if this is even worth the fight at all.
Okay, so let's look at history.
I'm trying to get to the. I mean, you went back a couple days, you know, but I'm trying to find out. You know,
Have you ever heard of a place called Timbuktu?
I have.
Okay.
What, is there a founder of this at all, of this time frame or thing that we believe in?
Timbuktu started sometime after 70 AD when the Romans came and destroyed Jerusalem. You know I'm going to come with that scripture. When the scriptures say, don't go in your house and take your coat, I'm paraphrasing, right? When the abomination of desolation stand in the place that he should not, and you're on the rooftop, don't go back and grab nothing. Just go and pray your flight's not in the winter. Well, guess what? Rome was destroyed in 70 AD. Jerusalem was destroyed in 70 AD. Those that took heed to that prophecy fled. Now, if you're being chased by a whole nother continent, and we know Rome was ethnically white, Europe, where would you hide? Wouldn't you go down to Africa? If we look at modern day Jerusalem, Israel, wouldn't you come down into Egypt? Nigga, we was already in Egypt. So wouldn't you go down into Egypt? Wouldn't you, if you're in trouble, wouldn't you go to a place you're familiar with to escape? You're going to go somewhere you know, right? They go down south. Thus, sometime later we see Timbuktu. I can actually pull up some stuff on the establishment of Timbuktu, and Timbuktu being in Africa having Hebraic inscriptions inscribed within the city. But that would require us to pull up some documents, and I don't know what it does to the live. Get on chat or Google and show me what you're saying. I already read it to you. I even mispronounced some words because I've been drinking a little bit of sparkling wine. But nonetheless, I'm just being truthful. Because the only person I fear or bow the knee to is Elohim, Yah. With the tetragrammaton 4-letter name that nobody actually knows how to pronounce.
Hey, now you starting to slide around, starting to move the stuff is moving around.
I'm just telling you, that's the only one I fear and bow down to and submit to. All these other demonic systems,
you fear?
I don't care about.
What do you mean you fear?
Elohim is the only true living God, and that's a spirit. So let me get more specific, because you could be an Elohim.
Well, you don't fear me, right?
So let me get more specific.
But do you fear me?
You want me to answer personally or on the internet?
Go for it.
Well, on the internet, you're just a man like me. But personally, you know, we got certain DNA connections.
I mean, I can get a little crazy from time to time. But for the
So
most
that's
part,
how I'm
all
gonna
right.
say that. That's how I'm gonna say that. But at the end of the day,
If I figure out how to bring,
can we add somebody to
that's
it?
I'm
Like,
definitely, I'm
live?
trying to figure this out. I was having fun with you, but I kind of like where you were going with it.
So
And
let
I
me get
think
more
he has a
specific.
good argument.
Yeah.
But you can't. But that's the thing, though. But I'm gonna let you run around.
Well, you asked me, so I
I
wanted to
did.
finish
Oh
that
yeah,
out.
you're right.
Yeah is the one that I fear. That's the only real entity that exists outside of space and time that's above all these systems that are currently today. Period, point blank.
Can I ask you why? And then I'm gonna get back to trying to figure out how to bring the guest on.
Why do I fear him or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Why do you fear?
Because that's the only real entity that exists outside of space and time. The only real deity that exists outside of space and time that's above all and gives authority and power from all. The predestined outcomes based on the power that's continually honorated, exuberated, cast forth from this entity can be taken, used, and if you use it according to the command, has a predestined outcome. If you thus take that because you have free will, and you take what is good and turn it to evil, you take what was known for good. Woe to those that call evil good and good evil. You understand? And if you don't, it's not my job. But somebody will understand. Because I'm not for everybody, but I'm for somebody. You understand me?
Okay, I'm gonna try that again. I was just trying to figure out why do you fear what you call Elohim?
I just told you.
You told me a lot, but I was just trying to figure out. Can you sum it up for someone who's just? I made the question pretty simple, hoping to get a kind of
All right,
quick
let me give you a
answer.
simple.
Yeah,
He's
'cause
the only real, true, living God. I'll put it like that for people to understand. It's the only true, real, living God
That's who he is, but I'm asking you, why do you fear it?
because He's the only true, living God.
I did ask you.
Okay, let me put it like this: you have a lighter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because what I'm saying is He's the only true, living God. But that doesn't denote that there's other gods. That doesn't dismiss that there's lesser gods.
But it also doesn't explain why.
But why
it's
do I
scary.
fear it?
Yeah,
Why do I fear it?
What kind of fear? Is it kind of what kind of?
Let me
Maybe
give
I'm
you an
not
example,
understanding.
right? You have a lighter, right? A lighter's there.
Mhm.
You don't fear your lighter, but you can flick that lighter and it can burn the shit out of you, can't it? And actually hurt you, can't it? But you don't fear it because it's a lighter. So these other Elohims that exist, I don't fear.
I'm talking about the one that you. I don't want to get confused with all these guys. That's half
I'm
my
telling
problem
you,
now.
I don't fear those things
But I'm
because
talking
the
about the
only one that actually has authority is Elohim, Yah.
Have you done something to be fearful, or is it just general wise to be scared of God
I didn't say scared.
or Elohim, or is it general wise to be feared from God or Elohim?
I would have a high level of respect and reverence, i.e., fearful of breaking His commandments for the deity that created all things.
So you don't fear Elohim itself. You fear doing something that will be not pleasant in the eyes of Elohim.
Yeah, I fear Elohim himself.
But your example you're using is by doing something that may be inappropriate. So I'm trying to figure out, is the
Yeah, I'm
act that
trying
you
to make
fear
it
or the
label, but-
actor?
I'm making it clear as I can. I fear Elohim himself, Yah himself. I fear Yah himself. And He's the only one I fear. He's the only one I bow the knee to. Everybody else,
Well, this is interesting. my intent isn't to put.
You're the only one giving me some smoke, some anything. So I'm open for it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I'm not getting much. But
Bring me on. We don't know how to bring you on. How do you come up with the word? How do you come up with words before Allah?
I wonder if that's it, though. I wonder if that's how I can bring him on. But I do want to figure out how this fear thing works. Because if I feared my neighbor, it's less likely I'm going to get to know him. And if I do, I'm not going to know him in fullness because I fear him. And I'm going to suspect that he's picking up on I'm fearing him, and there's going to be some conflict of interest there.
More science. I would love to bring you on. I don't understand. I don't know how to. I don't have.
I don't know if this
social
works.
media.
I don't know if this works. But I don't understand this how this is laid out. But that's not a good idea. All right, that's not what I'm looking for. I know how to do this on my phone, but I'm not very. My bad, y'all. I just really don't know this computer stuff very good yet. But this is a good footprint for you guys for when I really get good at it. You'll be able to go back and remember this.
You know
time
what?
when
I
wasn't.
think he's used to Instagram, where you could request to be live and bring him on. And this is YouTube, right?
Oh, this isn't even just supposed to be this complex. I should just be able to simplify it. And bring
I
this-
don't think YouTube brings people on like they like Instagram would do.
But I can. I could bring on one person. I had you on here the other day. I think we was on YouTube. Yeah, I had you on here.
Live?
Yeah. Remember I was trying to look up the Job 10 or John 10, and I couldn't, the same computer, I couldn't figure out
Oh
that.
yeah, you sure right.
Yeah. So whatever we just had done to make those platforms all work simultaneously changed the way things are laid out. Not saying that it's bad, but for someone that didn't know at first, I'm less likely to.
Well, we got another one. Hey, what up? And I'm keeping it general for myself because I'm in a public platform, but what's the deal?
Hey, niece. I'm trying to figure out how to bring. I'm trying to figure out how to bring this guest on.
Okay, allow people to, okay. So we just did that. Now we can allow, so we just figured out we can allow people to interact with us now. So let's see.
I'm learning this live. Y'all actually watching this happen.
Let me save this. Okay. Alright. So it looks like,
See, now that looks a little more familiar the way that's sitting.
who is that? Who is that? Matter of fact,
Oh, wait
that's
a
my
minute. Wait,
persona.
wait.
Who is that? I'm gonna take that. Thank you for that. Who is that? That's who I am. I'm who is that?
Wait a minute. I'm on Facebook, huh?
You're on Facebook.
So what I brought you on was on YouTube. I had
Yes.
you on YouTube. But Facebook, I think Facebook lets me do it as well. I just don't understand this layout yet. I know I go in there on my phone and I can add people in with the icon that looks like that.
Well, anyway, let's get into a little bit of something else that would be advantageous if you really want to talk about it. Or you can ask me any question you like.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to whoever's out there. You can ask me any question you like.
Well, there's a question right there, but
Who's the masked person?
how about
I already
that?
told you my name is Who Is That? That's who I am. Who is that? I like that, so I'm going to use that. I appreciate that. Who is that? That's me.
What am I doing wrong, Lace?
to where I can't bring you in here.
There you go. You got a star. It's starting to crack. Jay, what's up, Jay? It's starting to crack. Let's go. Does anybody have any questions?
I was
I'm
still
here,
trying to
live
figure
in
out.
flesh.
I was still trying to figure out how that.
What
I
fear?
know, yeah, I know I'm like, because I be being funny a lot sometimes, but seriously, I'm really am serious about that question.
Okay, so tell me the question, because I answered it, but tell me again. Fear.
Yeah, I'm trying to see, is it a different, man, I wish I understood this better. I will though. Is it a different, honestly, so we're just having an open, now we're just talking now.
Hold on. Hey, everybody in the chat, can you tag your friends and whoever else and get them in here? Because I'm open, and I'm telling you, I'm open right now. So get all your peoples in, and let's deal with all the conversations that we can have, including any topic, any subject, and we could deal with some real scholarship. But as far as fear goes, go ahead.
What I'm trying to understand is, or what I'm open to understanding. I'm not saying I'm trying. What I'm open to understanding is how, like if I feared, like I said, if I feared my neighbor, there's less likely I'm going to build a really good relationship with him if I feared him. There's something that's going to, and I think that if I feared my neighbor genuinely, I think my neighbor will be able to pick up on that. And whether that my neighbor's giving me a reason to fear him or not, the fact that if they could pick up on it and I'm in that fearful act, I don't think I could be 100% genuine. It's like trying to train a dog you're scared of. You know what I'm not saying, you know, just
Listen up, and I'm gonna have mercy because I care. I got a question though,
All right.
and we on live, and so you know the character that I'm in right now.
Yep.
Okay. In general, I won't even say you. In general, if you live in an apartment complex, do you pay rent?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about you, but I'm saying
Oh,
if somebody
right.
lives in an apartment complex,
All right.
do they pay rent?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So if you do not own your home, and even if you do in some cases, but let's keep it simple. If you're in an apartment, you pay rent, right? Okay. Are you scared of your landlord? Of the person you pay rent? Are you fearful to take that check and turn it in, or digitally send the money in to wherever you need to send it to pay your rent?
No.
Right. Are you afraid of, if you don't pay your rent, you'll end up on the street?
No.
We're not talking about you because we understand you're a successful entrepreneur. We're talking about the masses. If you live in an apartment and you don't pay your rent, you're under the threat of being evicted, right?
Yeah.
Okay. People get up and go to work jobs that they don't like so they can get money to pay that rent, so they avoid being evicted, right?
That's correct.
Okay, let me fix this. Okay. So if that's the case, right, and people pay that rent, they most likely don't want to be evicted and kicked out on the street. So in that context, they're not afraid of their landlord. He's probably not even tough. But at the end of the day, what they fear is a consequence of not paying it. See, me, I'm destined and seeking to live forever. And the consequence I don't want to do is to not exist after death. So it's not the context that I fear this person in a way where I don't want to see him and I'm trembling and scared. No, but I fear the consequence. Niggas is tough all day,
All right.
And they can
I
kill a
understand
nigga.
that.
They can kill
I
someone
can
that looks
understand that.
just like them. But they could see a white person, boy, who grew up in the wealthiest neighborhood and was overweight all his life and filled out an application and got hired to a police department who trained him, and he can still be overweight, and they'll run. They'll run. They will run. And so I'm saying that to say they're not actually scared of the person who's in that suit, because if he takes it off and they seen him at whatever store and he was talking that shit, you'll sock his bitch ass. But when he's in that uniform, when he's in that car or whatever, and when they see them lights, they understand that that comes with a certain level of consequences that if they put on you, you can't escape, and those are what you're afraid of.
Okay, so is that the same level of fear that you have for Elohim that you have from the cop?
No, I told you already. I fear Yah. He's the only one I bow
All right,
the knee to.
I'm not going to get the name right
You know,
because I
fear.
keep moving around because it's just hard.
Yeah,
Right.
so we're using the real specific direct name. We're not going to use the tetragrammaton. We're going to
Okay.
use the diagrammaton.
So how
Yeah.
about I just give you a head nod? You know who I'm talking about? Because it's just.
No, it's for the people, though. I'm letting
Oh,
them know.
okay.
I'm
All right.
setting it
All right,
down.
I forgot. I started going with you. I'm back with y'all.
Yeah, it's where it's...
Here it is.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to ask this guy here is, what type of fear is it a? Well, he just explained it. He's like, hey, I fear if I miss the bus, I'll be late and lose my job. If it's that kind of fear, I mean, it's an answer, and that I can't say that's not fearful for someone else. But I guess that's not the fear that I was thinking that he was referring to. So that's why I was giving him a hard
Straight
time
lines. Who's in here?
at first by trying to ask him, how do you bond with the thing you fear? But then as he explained to me how he fears it, I can see how you can bond with that. Just be early, and then you won't miss the bus.
Thank you.
So I can understand that.
Don't rob me, and I won't shoot your ass, and then you have nothing to fear. You can live right next door. We can talk, all that. But if you rob me, I'm gonna kill you.
Are you basing this? Now, I'll be moving on. Are you basing this off of the Bible?
I'm basing it off the concept that I just explained to you. Where you could be the nicest person, right? But if you rob me, I'm going to destroy your life. Meaning, I'm going to kill you.
Well, I thought it said if a man takes your shirt, give
What,
him your
you supposed
pants
to-
as well.
You supposed to give it to him?
Well, that's what the scripture.
Go ahead and give it to him. You got free will.
You're saying you just ain't gonna do it.
I'm saying you were created to image Yah. So thus, you do what you would do.
I kind of like that. I actually kind of like that a little bit. I actually kind of like that.
That's just the truth. We're supposed to be
I
imagers.
actually kind of like that.
of-
I could probably get jiggy with that a little bit.
Now, I'm not saying do it thy will. Let's be clear
No,
for all
I-
you
I-
light-seeing niggas, okay?
Why
And
can't you just call him
entities.
Alistair
No,
Crowley?
I'm gonna say entities because I'm speaking past an Aleister Crowley. All right. But at the end of the day, you niggas hear me.
I'm
and
just
you
trying
see
to figure out what. Well, I guess I'm probably poking the bear at this point because he explained it to me, and I guess there ain't much more to figure out.
Let's get into some scholarship. Who wants some smoke, man? Because you motherfuckers can't do anything with me. So, I'm not saying I know all to be all. Do you have COVID? You scare me. Hey, Straight Lace Production. I can
It made me cough when he said it.
avoid your problem. Mental.
Oh, I
Here's
think I know
mental-
why he said that.
Hey,
I think it's
listen,
'cause of
I
this.
can
I think
denounce
I know why he think I had that.
that more science
Do you
and
think I was coughing
and
because of that
straight
the
laced
first time?
productions are the same person,
Oh,
y'all.
yeah.
Hey, I can use my
Oh, yeah.
my intellect to understand that
This right here.
based on the comments that more
You don't really
science
think I got? Hold on.
and straight lace is the same. Straight lace productions is the same entity. Let's keep it like that. Let's keep it. Whether you believe me or understand me or not,
That's why he thought I had COVID.
more science and straight lace productions are the same entity.
Ain't no.
Let's just keep it G. Who does that? What real entity of value goes from one to the next to try to get attention and response?
Nah, hey, look.
Come on, man. I'm here. What's
No,
up?
I'm just trying.
Anybody
to
got something?
No, I
for me?
do. Because I don't know if we
Okay.
can't bring them in. I'm trying to bring them on.
This
to be
is
for
YouTube.
real.
We can stream on YouTube. You
Let's
wanna
switch it.
let's-
Let's
hold on, hold
switch it to
on.
the
We can
YouTube.
start this. We can start
I'm
this
gonna bring
at
one
the
of them
same
on.
time.
Because
Hey, we about to go to
because if
YouTube
they
at
ain't
the
gonna
same
bring the
time.
smoke, I'm gonna bring the smoke. If they don't want to bring the smoke, I'm gonna bring the smoke.
Hold on. Let's start. Let's go. Let's get this YouTube up.
Oh, I think you may have just bumped him, but that's a good
Nope.
go back.
Here you go. I don't know if it takes us off, but
I think it did. I think it did. But we'll come back though.
we're still live, still counting. But watch this. Let's get the YouTube cracking. At the same time.
Because you know what I did notice?
Hmm.
What we don't see is the crowd was growing.
The crowd is
The
growing.
crowd was, and there was people in there that's not commonly on my lives.
Let's go, because I'm talking that shit.
Oh, they wanted that smoke.
Let me see. Are we on YouTube live? Let's get this crack. Let's get this going, because I'm saying what it needs to be said.
Oh, it's 1:30. They started coming in. That's what I noticed when I looked at the phone. I was like, oh shit. We need
So
to
are we still live? We're still live. Let's go. Can we get anybody else?
We might be.
Share it to your people. Share it to whoever, and get them on here and ask me some questions.
We might be back.
Since we can't bring you in, let's all address the questions.
Oh,
Let's go.
shit. We back.
Let's go. I'll address
Yeah.
the questions. Just put it in the chat. Have your homies come up, whoever, however, and let's go.
Oh, this is getting you.
It says, hey, I see it says, hey, do y'all want me to say y'all names on here or not?
No, don't say that name. I'll wait till they confirm.
I see
can see
Straight
it.
Lake
You can-
Production.
Well, they put their name on there. It's on there, so they.
Okay, so let's just say their names because it's on here. All right, we're gonna say their names. So Jeffrey Jones said, "Hey, you too young." What up, Jeffrey? You got something to holler at me about? Some scholarship, anything, any level you want to go to? Let's hear something, so I can give you some real scholarship. I don't know everything, but I know Elohim. So let's go.
I'm still talking.
Jeffrey Jones says, okay, let's go. Any questions? Anything? Come on, man.
Is this on YouTube or back on Facebook?
We're on Facebook right now because I think it cuts us off when I try to.
Man, we go on my YouTube channel, man, and we can bring them on, and then we can speak a little bit more openly. Because I monetize on this.
Okay, Jeffrey Jones, it's me. So come on, Jeffrey Jones.
They're probably gonna give me the business from smoking.
Bring me something. Let me
Oh, they give me a pass.
give me something. Anybody? Straight Lace Productions. What else do we have? Who else was in here? Jay Rhodes, slow, yes. Can you? What's up, Jay Rhodes? Katina Rhodes, who's the masked person? Who is that? That's me. That's my persona. Who is that? So that's who I am. More Science. This is Facebook. Yeah, there's some new comments. Let's go to them. It's me, Bobby Hermit, Dr. Ben. Okay, well, Mr. Bobby Hermit, Dr. Ben, who I'm familiar with, these niggas are trash. They're not
Hold on,
real
that's Bobby
scholars.
Hemmett. Hold on, man. You can't just throw Bobby Hemmett all the way out the damn.
Trash. He's not a real scholar. Let's go. Bring me anything.
Jesus Christ on a motorbike. Bobby Hemmett's trash.
You heard what I said.
Well, that's what you said.
Bring me
That's what you
something
said.
from Bobby Hemmett. Anything. Some scholarship. Bring me something. Or Dr. Ben. Bring it to me. Let's go. Bring it forth, because I'm familiar with these names. Let's go.
Well, somebody mentioned Dr. Ben. Ooh, they did. Ooh.
Dr.
Ooh.
Jeffrey
John Henry,
Jones.
John Henry Clark. He coming out with some heavy material, man. You sure you
Man,
want to be
he's
messing
saying
with this
names. He's just saying names. I don't know if you're calling me that or if you're referring to yourself as that.
guy? I think he may be referring to people with them scholarships you was talking about. Because I reckon some of these guys got that scholarship.
What is this? Expiration
Yeah,
Okay, let's get out of that. It
That
says
scholarship ain't going to
Hermit.
expire. That's what ain't going to expire. The scholarship.
Okay, so what are you saying, Jeffrey Jones?
Let's see what he's talking about.
Hater. Bring me something. Ask me
Man,
a
I
question.
need to figure out
I'm
how
making
to do this.
statements. Why don't you ask me a question?
Hey, does anybody watching know how I can add somebody on? I need to add y'all. What am I not doing? I clicked on everything.
We're making comments, but let's ask a question so I can deal with something. Dr. Ben. Okay, Dr. Ben, what? You're just naming names.
I think it's just
You're
he's
just
giving
saying-
you names of people that got scholarships. I mean, how you think? You think Dr. Ben got his name like Dr. Dre did?
I didn't discredit anybody. I said
I'm just
bring
saying.
some
Might
scholarship
have, I
and
don't
ask
know.
some
I'm just
questions.
saying.
Let's go. Let's deal with something. I said that. Okay, here we go.
Well, that's what we. All right.
Okay.
See, now I can't vouch for that one.
Right.
See, yeah,
I'm
man,
not
I
even-
was doing all right for a minute.
That last comment, Jeffrey Jones, is
I can't vouch for that. Man.
is
I'm at the-
ridiculous, man.
It's
It's ridiculous.
Next time you do
I was
it.
saying Bobby Hermit is trash. Hermit is trash. He's trash. And I'm gonna say the rest of these guys
He came out
have
with-
no understanding when it comes to who Yah and Elohim is. They can make whatever they want up, and just because they have a doctorate doesn't mean they can't be they can't have personal views and references and agendas. You understand me? Just because they have doctorates doesn't mean that they're still not under. See, let me not go there for you.
All right, no, it's okay. We can move around. And listen, we're just gonna go to Facebook jail if anything. Check this out. What I want to figure out.
Because no, I'm talking to something that's way higher than anybody understands. So I've already done and threw some stuff out there. If you can't see, it's not my job. Anyway, what was you saying?
Well, maybe you've done your part.
Yeah, but I'm talking that shit though, cause I stand with Elohim. Yah, the only one I bow a knee to.
Yeah.
So all you other characters and entities and lights out there, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Couldn't there be a chance that maybe they just don't know what you know about that thing, and they just haven't had the chance that you had to come into the likeness that you had? I mean, wasn't you at one time one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So wouldn't it be fair to give them the same opportunity that you had?
This is it. You better get with it. My character is who I am. So you better get with it. I'm here. It's open for you. What's the deal?
But I personally understand they got their thing going on. But I was.
I don't smoke at all, y'all. So
Yeah.
that's his character, and I'm okay with that. But
Yeah.
I
He's
got
got a mask on.
I got
Yeah.
a pure
Yeah.
body. Pure body, boy. I don't deal with the.
Yeah, I don't. I'm all fucked up. Don't my shit.
Hey, you know what's crazy though?
But-
As messed up as his body is, this is the most ripped, non-having ass bad data on a medical examination of one's human body person for a fucked up ability type of character, right?
I'm all fucked up.
So let's just
There's
say
the
it like
problem.
that. Yeah,
There's
I
the
did a whole bunch, but if you're listening closely and fast enough, you'll start to understand me, right? But if you're too slow, bitch, you can't do nothing. So let's go.
But this is why I still really did want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Would you fear God if it wasn't for the scripture?
Would I fear God if it wasn't for the scripture? Let me ask you this. Do you feel your father, your earthly dad, before any, how you would say, instruction?
If I wasn't doing what he told me to do, then I would, for, yeah, I'd be a little concerned.
You fear, right? Okay. Let's go back about an hour in this live, and that's exactly what I said when he told me about fear the first time.
Yeah, but I know my boy. I'm talking about I see my daddy headlights coming down the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You better have it
not,
together.
That's not in the book.
That's
I
what
didn't
I'm
read
saying.
that somewhere.
You just asked me a question though.
What,
Would I
so-
fear Elohim without the Bible, without the scripture? So I just asked you the question and you just told me.
No, but you didn't answer the question. You gave me a scenario based on what's going on with me.
But if
But I was asking you. It's
That's
a
what it
pretty
is.
cut and dry. Yes, I would, or no, I wouldn't. Because you
Yes.
probably wouldn't know too much about him without the scripture. So the question was kind of a setup. You know how I be moving.
No, I would. It doesn't negate the fact that I would fear Elohim. The scriptures is there for well documented understanding and knowledge.
Well, where did you
and-
get the idea of fearing
then-
him?
Because he's the Father. It's the same conceptual fear, inherited, innate, naturistic, in reality, fear that one has of a parent without understanding or knowing nothing.
But no one tends to think that the parent's going to burn them forever and ever and ever and ever.
Well,
If
who
they don't
it-
make the bed
It-
anymore.
but guess what? No child that's born on this earth suspects or even has an inclination or even understands what a ass whooping is until they receive one. And they wouldn't think that until they get one. Until they're in the middle of getting that ass whooped. They never conceived the ass whooping from who they called to be their father or their mother. But they got one, didn't they? And in that moment they learned something, didn't they? So the next time you understand me? Next time, you know not to do that. And you do better. So let's go. But we're talking about a deity that is so far beyond finding out when you're in it. He'll let you know what it is before he gives it to you. Before you get the business, he'll let you know what the business is so you can make a choice. Let me get in the camera. So you can make a choice whether you want the business or not. Point blank simple. You want the business? Make these predestination arrive in front of me choices that's going to have me give you the business, and I'm going to do that. Otherwise, be obedient.
I understand what you're saying. I don't know. I can't make out your phone flipping off your phone.
You be obedient, it's all good.
Yeah.
Or you can make them choices that got you in front of me, and I'm going to give you the business, like you in front of me personally today. So let's go. Who's on here? We just see Jeffrey Jones. Can we get anybody to give me anything? Because I'm talking big. I'm standing right here for all of the internet creation to do anything. And, you know, it is what it is.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Can we get anybody to do anything? It's 1:38 in the morning. Or at night. However you want to call it.
Don't say, do you know how?
Let me give you a little something. And this is the real truth. Everybody has the reality to think whatever they want in their head. And that's just the truth. Everybody has the reality to think whatever they want in their head. So in short, allow it to be your existence. If you can't do that, you got a long way to go, my friend. But in the long recollection of things, in the long way, what I'm actually saying is anybody has the reality to think whatever they want in their heads. But the reality of the situation is everybody gonna die. If you're born, goodbye. And that's the reality. And on that time that we all stand in that reality, and it's not what you think, it just goes black. You don't understand or realize or execute anything until he be. And I'm gonna leave it at that. And once I be who I be is, then you'll understand. But at that point, all it is a receiving of what was already. That's it. So what are you going to say or do? Nothing. But just be in the reality that is proclaimed on you at that moment. Because the reality and the truth is, we're in the judgment right now. And upon I be who I be, that's just the receiving of it. At that point, it's what it is. It's like pouring concrete, and once it's set in stone, it's set. This is the judgment now. Make the proper decisions. And that's just that. Make the proper decisions.
Okay.
Because your knowledge depicts your reality. And your reality has outcomes. So, hey man, say man, come on with it. What we got? What we got? That reality can be, on the street corner or in a place you can't pronounce. So, let's see what we can do, man. What else we got? What else we got here? Because it got real silent. And I really don't care, because I don't have any social media of any kind, so it is what it is. What do we got? Because I would love to learn something. This is the reality. I don't debate people I don't respect. That's just simple and point blank. Right?
I debate anybody. And
But-
I'm back. I'm ready to get it in. Nah, my bad. Go ahead.
I want to learn
Hey,
something.
do your thing.
So I'm not afraid to be wrong at all. This is live. Because then I really actually win because I learned something, if it's the truth, right? But everything else is bullshit.
Don't
Let's
forget
go.
to
What
hit
do you
that
got?
like and subscribe.
What do you got?
I need subs over on my YouTube channel. Get over to my YouTube channel.
Do we need to
Link
go
is
to
in my bio.
YouTube and do this?
Because I got a little bit more lenient. I can do a little bit more, say a little bit more on YouTube.
Do we need to go to
I'm
YouTube?
monetized on this channel, and they're probably going to get me for some stuff I already done. But it's all good. It's all good.
Let's go to YouTube then. Come on,
we
let's
can
get
go
out
to
of
my
here.
YouTube channel. We can really
This
turn
is
up.
an hour. This is a good spot to stop. Let's go.
You want to go over there?
Yeah, this is an hour. Let's go.
All right. Hey,
Let's go over
hit
there.
The like, though. Hit the like. Share this with somebody.
Share
And
it.
follow me.
Who is that is in
Follow me.
here. And we seeing what we can do. Let's go. For real. Let's see what we can do.
I'll definitely be bringing you more content.
Who is that is in here, and we're going to see. So since there wasn't no smoke over here on this block,
Oh, there's some smoke
let's
over
go
here.
to another block. It got real quiet because I went all the way back and didn't nobody say nothing.
Oh, there's
You
some
could hear a
smoke.
church mouse piss on cotton.
Oh,
So
there's
let's
some smoke
go.
over here.
For real.